And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Kyle Gibson.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
All right, ready to go here. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. In for a strike. And we are underway. Next offering misses, and that's ball one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Mountcastle steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Gibson, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Down the line towards the corner. Santander towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Batting third, the left fielder, Randy.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Bounce to the right side. Sends it to first, and that is that. Tampa Bay 0, Orioles coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. And towing the slab in this one, Shane McClanahan.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The pitch. There's a strike. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Adley Rutschman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Adley Rutschman, Singy, first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Anthony Santander stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get...
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. 1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Harold Ramirez.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Gibson checks on the runner, and he's back in safely. That misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Right-hander kick steals.
Ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And a pitch. And there he goes. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next one misses, and now 3-1.
3-1.
And that one clips the corner.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Struck him out looking. Here's Manuel Margot. That one missed. Loud at first, one gone. Puts it away for the out.
That is seven. The third baseman.
Isaac Paredes now.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate.
Ball. 1-2.
Second inning here, no score. And now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Two now. Good eye right there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Into center. Mullins settles under it. And the inning is over. One left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
The wind of the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. McClanahan, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now Gunnar Henderson. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now it's Austin Hayes. First offering, and it just misses. And a pitch.
No. 2-0.
That one ripped left field. Way back there. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and that gives them a lead.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Next is the designated hitter, Ramon Urias. In there for strike one. The pitch. That's through there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That's inside, and now it's even 1-1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out, but right now his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swings and misses, and the count is 1-2. Comebacker to the mound. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Jose.
And now it's Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And that's in there for strike one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
He swings and fouls one off. And the right-hander deals. That one missing inside.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Yandy Diaz now. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed. Diaz, in his 5th season, hitting leadoff in today's game. Usually a third baseman, but today starting at first. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, this will give him an opportunity to see what it's like to get balls that are up and to the right and down in the dirt. I think after this game, he'll be a little more focused on trying to hit that first baseman in the chest.
And now 2-1. That one inside. Now 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Bronco in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. A little roller up along first. He handles it himself. Out number 3. The Rays strand just the 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
McClanahan back to work.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The wide to kick the pitch. And fouled off. Here's a 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. On the ground right side, Loud. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Jorge Mateo now. Clips the corner. 0-1. And here it comes. On the ground left side, 6, 4. Throw to first, but he beat it. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline. And I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
So the batting order turns over. And now Cedric Mullins. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1. One out and a runner at second. That's in there. That's strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
On the ground right side. It's in and out of his glove.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And now Adley Rutschman popped out and fouled ground first time through. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that's a strike.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it.
Hard ground ball, base knock. The run scores from third. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back singles. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So first and second with one man gone. Anthony Santander at the plate. Pitch misses. Ball one. Mullins over at second. Rutschman at first. One gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Margot settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Throw is high and over his head. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Mountcastle.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Next pitch is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Sets him down looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And the right-hander back to work. Ball 1 there.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The pitch. This to third. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out on Arozarena.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Lau at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pulls that one foul. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now that designated
Harold Ramirez next to hit for the Rays. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one is upstairs. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Rays held in check here, and they're down 2-0. Back now at Oriole Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. That one's in there. That's strike one. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Left-hand hitter waits. Caught him looking for the K. Now Austin Hayes.
Left fielder.
He's already homered in this one.
Hayes.
And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and it's gone. He sends a rocket to left. His second home run of the game. It's 3-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Urias batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Struck out swinging his first time. The wind and the pitch. Now 1-1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
(3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Now batting.
So a man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Fly ball center field. Siri makes the grab on the run. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Jorge Mateo.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Urias off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, still 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Manuel Margot. The wind of the pitch. And there's a strike.
Well, these Rays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
That one down the line. He'll do it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Isaac Paredes next to hit for the Rays. Flied out his first time.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that's in there for strike one. Fastball almost got him there. The 1-1. Fought off foul. And the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Number 14.
And now here is Christian Bethancourt. 0 for 1 so far. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That's hard hit on the line. And that one hops the wall. Bethancourt into second, and he's got a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 down, and stepping in is the speedy Jose Siri. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and fires. Misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Yandy Diaz next to bat for Tampa. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Rays strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the
Leading
inning.
off
Here's the
for the
Orioles leadoff
Orioles,
hitter, Cedric
The center
Mullins.
fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The pitch. Outside corner. There's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
And strike two.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next offering upstairs. Kicks and deals.
Full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
To third, and that chance handled. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Anthony
Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. A switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one. And a pitch. And another ball. And now it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Here's a check swing roller left side. Over to Diaz, and that's the third out. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. It's the Orioles 3, the Rays nothing. Back here in Baltimore, here's Wander Franco. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Slapped foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Swung on, popped up on the infield. He's there. He's got it. One up, one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Here we go, Orioles.
Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the righty deals. Out to short, Mateo. Slings to first. They get the out on a Arozarena.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
0-1.
Now the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. Started to swing, held up. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Righty delivers. Got it by him for the K. So they go quietly there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Orioles 3, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here's the first baseman. The wide to kick the pitch. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Colin Poche, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Thompson, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that's through there for a strike. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Going to count 1-2. swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
No, that's a tough one to swallow as a hitter when the first base umpire rings you out from 100-something feet away, but somebody's got to make the call, and that's usually the best angle.
And that was a really close one, but it's hard to argue the call right there, yeah?
Yeah, I think you got it right.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a ball. The pitch. And that's too high.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And now the lefty.
Ball 3. 3 ball. No strike.
And he takes a strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And here it comes. Henderson checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Earl Hendricks with the call.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Shane McClanahan departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Number 58 on to pitch out of the pen here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And next for the Orioles, Austin Hayes. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Hayes, in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Henderson leads off first with 1 away. Next offering misses. Ball 1.
1-1.
And he deals. Now one missed.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Next one just misses. And now it's 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. In there for strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That one off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. One out, runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that one hammered way back there. Bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 4.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Second and third, one gone. Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. Oh, he botches it. In to score is the runner from third. It's 5-0. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third. Next to hit, Jorge Mateo.
Shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Come on, pop one.
That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
How about a little poke here, okay?
Next offering is fouled back.
Find the hole.
2 outs. Center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 6-0.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside, gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
So the lineup flips over, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Bottles the transfer. No throw. Two outs and one in scoring position. Mullins tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground. Gets it to first. Play made. That ends the inning. 3 runs, only 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 6, the Rays nothing. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH.
The designated hitter, Harold Ramirez.
Gibson back to work. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
There's a strike.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Ripped on a line. Mullins snags it on the run.
The right fielder, number 13.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
That's inside.
2-0's the count.
2-0. Fouled off. He was late. The 2-1. And that skips in the dirt. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
The third baseman.
Man at first. And here is Isaac Paredes. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Margot, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On a strike, the pitch. In the air, right field. Santander drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Bethancourt.
And now, Christian Bethancourt. And a foul ball. And a pitch. That's in there. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1 left for Tampa. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Adley Rutschman.
For the Orioles, the catcher, Adley.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. One and 2 now.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A little bit low.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Ground ball right side, Loud. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good two-seam action right there. Running away from the batter. Rolled over it. Got the ground out.
Ryan.
Next to hit, Ryan Mountcastle. Ball 1, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Over to Diaz. That ends the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Rays, Jose Siri. Here comes a pitch. Clips the corner. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Logan Gillespie appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Aiken warming up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. Strike 2.
0-2.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, that gives them a runner, and maybe they can turn it into something more. With nobody out, a lot of things can happen here in this inning. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Diaz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 2-0. And the right-hander deals. That one pushed foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Siri on at first, nobody out. And now it's filled up.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Liner, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Wander.
Now batting Wander Franco. In for a strike. 0-1. First and second here, no outs. That one outside, and the count even 1-1. On the ground, right side, dives, and he can't hang on.
Now batting, left fielder,
Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Bases loaded, nobody out. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Makes the grab, one away. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Brandon Lowe.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Logan Gillespie on the pitch here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First offering misses the mark.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering is in for a strike. And now 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Mountcastle over to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Leading off
and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
1-0.
And the 1-0. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 1-2. That's down and in. Righty to the plate. And that one hit to first. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
So a man aboard. And next for the Orioles, Austin Hayes. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-handed reliever. Just a slow ground ball this time. Flips it behind his back. Over to Lowe. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ramon Urias.
So now the DH spot, Ramon Urias. First pitch just misses. Kicks and deals. And that one is inside.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Margot going back some more, and out of here. He blasts one out to right, and they add a pair. It's 8-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Adam Frazier. There's a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 1-1. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. Fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
The batter, number
Well, an
3.
error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Jorge Mateo now at the plate. And it's fouled away. Kicks and fires. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. First pitch, and he just misses. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. Last chance for the Rays coming up. And welcome back. We go to the ninth, and now the DH, Harold Ramirez. The pitch. The other way, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Manuel Margot.
And the batter now, Manuel Margot. In there, and it's 0-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Danny Coulombe, the left-hander, up and throwing. The 0-1. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Can't pick it up with the bare hand.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Didn't exactly barrel the baseball there, but he stayed on it, and he stayed through it well enough to punch it the other way for the base hit.
Now here is Isaac Paredes. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Gillespie measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. At the belt and fires. And a strike. In there at the knees. Now 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The pitch.
Ball 2.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
The catcher, number 14.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the catcher,
Bethencourt.
Christian Bethencourt. Strike one. And the righty deals. Strike 2.
0-2.
Ball one there. One, two now. That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That misses off the outside edge.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Towards first, dives, but it kicks off his glove. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
8-0 is how this one ends, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, no runs, 5 hits, 3 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.